everybody. Thanks for stopping by today. I wanted to ask you about emotional stability. Have you ever heard that statement before? Or those two words, emotional stability? Okay, you probably have heard it in some form or fashion. Well, let me tell you a quick story of what happened yesterday. Yesterday I was told to do something, and I looked at them and I said, okay, and they said, here's how you do it. And I said, okay. And they laid it out exactly how it was supposed to go. And I said, okay, I got it. And then I repeated it back to them. Okay. And so I did it. And it worked out fine. Well, they came back later, and I got nothing but negative criticism about what I just did. And I didn't say anything. I thought, well, maybe I didn't do it right. But then I got the comment made to me, why did you do it that way? And I said, because you told me to do it that way. No, I didn't. Haven't you ever had somebody do that to you? Well, fortunately, I took a couple notes. So I turned the notes around and showed them. And they said, oh, I guess I did tell you that way. So what would have happened had I crumbled when I got the negative feedback? And what I mean by that, if you don't maintain your emotional stability, you can lose yourself. You can fall apart. You can not think straight. So you must maintain that emotional stability. And when you do get negative feedback, what happens usually? You feel really bad. Your self-esteem goes down. You start to question yourself. But in this instant, I didn't, because I knew I wouldn't have known how to even start it had they not told me. And so I couldn't have done it on my own. And so when they realized and admitted that they did it wrong, well, that's why you hang on to your emotional stability. Don't let yourself fall apart just because somebody gave you some negative feedback. The best thing to do is to take that feedback and think back about what you did, and then reverse it back to them and tell them how you did it, why you did it, and if they told you how to do it that way, and see what happens. Because if you fall apart, then they have an upper hand on you, and they don't realize that they too are making a mistake. So you have to stand up for yourself. Don't let yourself fall apart just because somebody gave you negative feedback. And if they did, well, then you need to be excited about the challenge. Now, had I done that wrong, because I was already thinking, oh, okay, well, if there's another way to do it, let's try it. I mean, I like to learn new ways of doing things. Yeah, I'm an old lady set in her ways, just like a lot of us are, but I do like a challenge, and I do like to try things differently to see how maybe it'll work out better. So don't be closed to negative feedback, but make sure that you stand up to yourself before you fall apart. Because if someone's giving you negative feedback and criticizing you that is incorrect, you have to know that, because maybe you didn't do it wrong. So keep your emotional stability in check, and be sure that you think about what went on, and don't challenge somebody, and don't get in a fight or be ugly about it, but just say, well, I got that information and this is what you gave me, and be nice about it. Don't be threatening. And I wasn't threatening. In fact, I thought maybe I did it wrong until I thought about it by holding on to my stability of my emotion. Okay? Emotional stability. So that's what I want you to think about today. How do you handle it when somebody gives you some negative feedback? Do you fall apart right away, or do you rewind and think about where you got that information from? Try it out. And I hope that you visit my blog's homepage. The link is on the top of this video. That'll give you the library of all of my blogs. And I will see you all tomorrow, and have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.